Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, yeah, I remember I need to turn up my test. Still working out some kinks, guys, so I appreciate everyone's patience. As you may be going back and reviewing these videos after the fact. I kind of wish that I could edit them and trim off the beginnings even of the live streams, but didn't really work that way. Okay, well, I want this to be um, at full volume. It should be kind of loud. I'm just trying to play with the volume settings right now. I think this is a good spot. You may pick up some background noise. Um, okay, well, we have some miniatures to pick from, but before we get started painting these, we're gonna um, attempt to primer some of these from yesterday. Um, really thrilled to see how these sculpts look. Anyway, yeah, so we'll get these primed up and then we'll see how they look. Exciting, exciting. Okay. Um, pardon me. So I tested this earlier with some thinner. So I know that whatever was blocking it is cleaned, but I haven't tried it with any paint yet. So hopefully it will come out nice. Um, oh, where is it already leaking? Oh no, it's. How did I do that? That stinker. Darn it. Anyway. I guess I should have got a glove on. As a matter of fact, grab one of those and my little stand over here. Since I may need to set the airbrush down for a moment. Okay. And I found my gloves from earlier that I wasn't able to look at. The ones that I'm trying to use up because they're a bit too small. Better late than never on the gloves. Okay. Let's try to move these back a bit so that And I didn't accidentally prime some that we weren't really wanting to. So I want to go ahead and stick or magnet these. Found some really, really inexpensive double-sided tape that works wonderfully. Guess I'll use that. I know the 3M is the best. And well, this cheap stuff here didn't work so good. I might would invest that, but really no need. Okay. So I don't know if this would record better from far away. I'm gonna see how I move so forth, or I'm just gonna see though. Don't forget to stir. I bought this gray primer, and it's really it doesn't look like a neutral gray. I would say it's a little bit on the light side. And I didn't know it was so light, so I have some black inks in it. Right now I'm just darkening it. A little bit of dye, excuse me, ink, black ink. So there's still some resin in this, which it's usually so difficult to get it all. I will be coming over this with a Zenithal of actual white primer, so not overly concerned about getting a thick layer on the top. I do want to get a relatively opaque layer on the bottom. You'll notice that this isn't the blackest, and I'll sometimes like it a little bit darker than this, but I'm finding that this is usually dark enough to create the type of highlights you want. Actually just trying to create some really deep shadows without having to do basically any work, meaning with your primer and not actually having to shade your paint, do a layer like that. I'm actually going to drop this cap here on just in case. I don't want to fill the big little wild here, freehand. I just noticed that my base is not fully printed. Not that I can't fix it, or honestly, if anybody would even notice. Yeah, I guess I didn't really need to worry about hollowing holes. Okay. Numero uno is base primed. We can add the Zenithal to him soon. Yeah. I'm not used to reusing the tape actually sticking to the base. I'm used to it going with the model. But that's okay. Probably stick to it a lot better once I get if I slap the primer across the bottom there. Maybe stuck it to the model first. I want to say that does seem like the stickier side. I wonder, oh, that might be what the issue is. Get a little wipey. Get off me. Come on. Can't get that little, it's just coming right up off of this back of this model, which I may have gotten it wet. Let's see, okay. Third time's a charm. I might not like sticking to my glove like that. Okie doke. Okie doke. Back. Just bragging on this tape, and now it wants to make me look dumb. That's okay. That's okay, tape. I'll remember. I won't brag on you no more. I do see what the problem is, though, and you guys can see there's a little bit of resin appears to still be in there, wet, gumming up the works. I feel like I might be out of, no? Maybe getting a little bit of a dry tip. It's not the thickest. There's a support in there. Tell you what, nothing like some primer to help you find one that you missed. Okay, looking good there. I could probably thin this paint pretty substantially. So it looks like, ooh, looks like it's starting to spray now. A little bit better. Let's get the next guy here. Well, it's deciding it wants to spray. That's how we do it. Oops, went off camera again. Trying to hold it back so I don't overspray something behind it, but that's gonna defeat the purpose of this video. Come paint with me, guys. I'll let you pick the mini, the paint. Even jump on my Discord server, which I need to update the miniatures there, but I have a list of miniatures that you guys can look through. I can print them and paint them. You guys can find the same ones online and paint along with me. Is that a support or doesn't really look like a support? But this one does. You guys can see it, right? Wasn't hurting nobody, was it? It's gone. Is that another one? Back here. Oh, that's the same one. Landed on the model and got stuck. See that hole coming out of his leg? Nice when you can make good big holes and drain so much better. Okay, so that's number 3. We have our iron guard here from the we call it the more arch villain miniatures. Has these bad boys, and it's in last month. That would be March 23. Well, coming right along. This guy I actually painted with a brush, painted primer on him with a brush. I tried to start earlier, and well, their brushes were acting like I acted up, we'll say, but I think that I actually had gotten distracted one day and left one of them with stuff in it, and anyway, yeah, so it was definitely my fault. The other one is hard to set my finger along, which I have a really small needle in the other one, and it's a Timber Tech. I was kind of trying to use it, test out some different size needles. I'm gonna see the difference. I got an Iwata Micron on the way, which I'm really excited to get. Try to do some detailed work and highlighting, and just some overall painting. You can do some really detailed work. Probably need to hit those. So there's some ports there that I missed. Most of them picked up pretty smooth. That's something that I'm gonna have to start taking the time to do. I wanted to like learn to paint, and I haven't been taking the time to really take pride in it. And as far as like removing all the standing up with supports and stuff like that I need to do. So start doing that a little bit better. I have some more I think to prime, but I'd accidentally printed these, the ones I'm painting now, over again. I somehow misnamed the file as I was saving it, and accidentally grabbed the wrong one. So now I got some spares. I can get this thing or something. I can do some test painting on. Or I could be real careless with these because I know I got some more. I can test some colors out. got him because I wanted to try to practice some chest muscles. He's got a few, like the strap going across. Oh, clean out the brush real quick. Oh, I gotta move around. There we go. This is not where I usually airbrush, so it's so nice having these. I know you guys can't see me, and I could fit this bucket up underneath the camera, but just barely. It would probably be kind of blurred, and I'd be reaching, just awkward. So I'm gonna just cleaning out the airbrush real quick, and get ready to drop some white ink in there. And I've gone over with yeah, I'm gonna just do a white. I'm not gonna try to zenithal layers in there, so I'm just gonna go over with the white. My white ink is. I'm just using some Amsterdam white acrylic. It's reasonably priced. And I find that it's pigment rich enough. Like, I don't try to sit here and overthin it like crazy. I'm just trying to get the zenithal. It's already pretty thin. And I haven't tested it thoroughly, but it seems it's pigment rich enough to do what I'm doing here. It's gonna leave a good thick white zenithal on the top of these guys. I guess I'll come from a very front angle here. I don't know how everyone thinks of zenithal. I actually tend to go pretty heavy on the whites. Any colors are going to show up better on a white, even the most opaque ones, especially if you thin them. And ooh, what am I doing, Jay? Think about what you're doing here. Trying to make a point and pay attention. So we're just doing a zenithal here that we're going to get everything from the top down really well. And boom. Moving right along. I'm going to add a little bit of extra white here. Thin this out a little bit. Low. There we go. Mix it a bit. Make sure we're all ready. And yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's sexy. That's right. Yeah, you sexy bitch. Okay. Okay. I'm liking it. Okay. This is another one of the favorites. I'm just excited to see how this actually. We're gonna give it good stick. Ah, stupid support. I mean, no, I'm not stupid. Thankful for the supports. They are helpful. Um, Probably getting paint everywhere here. It just looks so cool. I didn't realize that the eyes were literally open sockets. That's pretty cool. There's gonna be nothing to paint on there, but that's pretty cool. Um, you basically just can't paint. Yeah, but I mean, it's a skeleton, open eye sockets. That's really cool. I'm gonna do the sword again. Touch it there and the blade. Oops. Another support. Tell you what, nothing like some contrast to make the details pop. Miss 1,000 details, but I'm just gonna have to put the airbrush down to solve this one. How do you solve a problem? Where was it? Right here. Oh, the entire thing was support, isn't it? Uh, let's see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, just pinched myself. Okay, anyway. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now our staff wielder. We will blanket him in some snow from head to toe. Just so cool. I want to hit his face, but I might can if I turn this down a little bit. Another support. I think I got paint coming out, even when it's, no. I guess I just spotted right there. Clean it up okay. Really didn't make that much of a difference at this point. Who are we missing? We're missing the guy that's coming at us, who I just thought was so cool. Ooh. Turn up your pressure again. I don't know why I'm using this instead of that white ink. I mean, that white primer. This is, still kind of the primer step. And if I'm, I feel like I should zenithal prime from my bottom with black and then from the top with white, and that should cover everything. Just trying to put a little white on the face if I feel like I didn't get much. For the most part they did. Now this one, really just a crevice anyway, but I don't know if I should whiten it up that much or not. It is what it is. Just brighten the face a little bit. I need to spray that much right there. Second coat though. See, it's really making it pop. It's a lot more opaque. I'm gonna go back over them. Oh, I keep brightening that one up so much. Oh wow, I've completely forgotten. I got, I don't remember ever zenithal in this guy, so we're gonna come out guys. Drop some on him. See, she has no primer on her. She's got a big blob of glue on her too. There. A Fungal Queen from Witch Song. I really want to drop some primer on this bad boy before I... A little top heavy, aren't we? Before I paint it white. Temporarily put this paint. Well, almost done with that. I am probably going to mute my sound in a few minutes, turn on a vent fan, but I will be coming back on audio just a few minutes. Clean this airbrush real quick. Where did I put the water bottle? Cleaning the airbrush really doesn't take a long time, especially once you get used to it. It's taking me a little bit longer because this isn't where I normally airbrush. But I did want to include it in the video and the live stream, and I'm not really set up to move around yet, so almost through the blush cleaning here, the airbrush cleaning. Try to be a little more thorough so I don't have the same mishap I did this morning. I was going to use it. Very disappointing. And there she is. Ready to go the next time, hopefully. Okay. Oh, I was going to do I'm not going to paint her right now anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Got too many other things started and not finished. But a very cool mini. Witch Song is always... I got cool minis. And they're pretty cheap. You get only a couple a month, but for the price, really good quality sculpts. So I'm going to turn the vent fan on. I'm going to get myself a drink. I'm going to come back, and if anybody's in chat, they can help me pick one. I'm just going to paint wherever the muses take me. Talk to you guys in a few. I'll tell you this much. Until Games Workshop changes the bottles, I'm going to stop buying the shitty ass paint. Honestly, the paint's not that good. It's not pigment rich. I'd rather have a speed paint over a Citadel contrast paint any day. And they have heard complaints now for years about the bottles and how they tip over. And they don't want to fix them. Okay, well, you don't want to listen to your customers. Your customers stop buying your paint. And there are a lot of competitors out there now, a lot of competitors that are better than Games Workshop. So if they want to act stubborn, yeah, it's easier to find your colors with your paint. And if I wanted to go into a competition, I might consider picking up some. Other than that, I can replicate the color of your paint, at least to the satisfaction of anybody. Um, Meet me at the local hobby shop. And might, and if I had to, if I was going to spend the time, yeah, I could even make it good enough to uh, your judges would be able to tell. From what I hear, not that they're anything special anyway. You just find some random person on the street or something. Not to, not a, not a comment at the judges personally. It's just that it sounds like they didn't put a lot of preparation into picking the judges and stuff beforehand, or even um, just about the stupid paint flipping over. And as a matter of fact, how about you can paint this mini and it makes me want to hurry up and do that review uh, of these paints. Let's just slap it on here now. Because I'm upset about this stupid paint messing up my Zenithal, messing up my video, messing up my desk. Messing up my careful, but always trying to do a little bit of careful paint job. I was trying out this color here, which honestly I like this shade, but yeah, I'm not going to use it anymore. As a matter of fact, I said I'm not going to buy it anymore. I'm not even going to use any more on stream. Any more Citadel paints because I just don't want if they are so against like supporting their customer, if they feel like they're going to make more money by trying to trick us and let us spill the damn paint more than hey we really like it and get a lot of use out of it, we'll buy it again. I mean this here is a tactic to have people waste paint. Um, you know, you could make this design and then say, oh, well, yeah, we didn't realize when we made it. We will improve it, but they just keep pumping out these shitty bottles of subpar paint. And you can see $4 or $5 sitting in a puddle down here. But, you know, they got the philosophy they'd rather get my $4 or $5 once than have a repeat customer, then, well, it is what it is. You got me once, fooled me once, shame on you. Oh, that is where all the pigment pulled up right there. Well, I feel like I've ruined these guys, but I say ruined. You can't ruin a mini. I've said that and I'll say it again. But yeah, they just feel, I don't know, bad. think I'm just sour still from spilling that paint. Maybe in 5 or 10 minutes I'll have moved on and get back to well, internet. As for now, it's the last you see me use Citadel paints on stream. Hopefully they'll adjust this and fix it though. I mean, I would be proud to say that I've made money if I know that I'd made part of it through this kind of nonsense. And then the upset and disappointment that your customers are going to feel with your product after spending what they feel like already is an exorbitant amount of money without the flawed design in the bottle. Um, it's just really a FU to your customer base. And I think the only way they can really say F you back is to stop buying your products. So that's what I'm going to do and what I'm going to recommend to do. People who ask me for the immediate future. But I would love to see them improve their bottle. I do like speed paints and contrast paints, even though I feel like they can be produced yourself. All of them. It's just color matching that is to be a challenge. And sometimes, if you're looking for a very specific color, if you want to make it look like someone else's, or in the and this is where Games Workshop kind of knows they got you, but if you don't want to take the time to really color match their minis, then you have to buy their paint. But it's possible to do. Excuse me. So now that that's closed good, well, I'll say bye-bye to those colors for a few minutes. Or those, that container of Games Workshop colors. And we'll use our very high quality and much better quality paints. I have golden fluid paints and a few others, and some Vallejo skin tones and a bunch of paints that I've mixed myself. So if I want to try to lay another piece of paper over this or not, this looks so bad as a canvas. Citadel. I don't know how to spell. All right, enough of that. I still do kind of want to paint those guys, but I'm a little frustrated. And then I got kind of frustrated and slack on the paint. But the next phase of this would be some lighter highlights. I'm gonna think on that. I don't know whether I want to try to clean it up again, or maybe go over it with a slap chop, and that would kind of clean up the whites. But whatever I do, I'm gonna have to let that contrast paint dry. These gentlemen here, though, I would love to go ahead and start basing a little bit. So Give me a moment. Okay, so the art that has been displayed by um, Art Villain has a lot of red. I want to paint them these colors because I love these colors. It's like a well, I could show it. Um, should put a possibly an image up beside the paint. And great, I don't know who does these, but these are just. It's got to be a team of people, honestly. Um, oh wow, that just looks so good. Okay, so we have bone color, a little of blue silver for some armor, bunch of crimson, bunch of crimson. I feel like I do kind of want to slap chop these. I could bone color's not going to matter about the slap chop, but I don't want to. You know what? I am. I think I do. Maybe just go ahead and get the bone color on there and slap chop over the top of that, which will really make the highlights pop. And it'll have to be. See how we look in this color here. Um, actually, I'm gonna need to thin that a little bit. Um, are those supports? Hmm. Uh, that's a needle nose, very fine tipped pliers. The reason they're escaping my gaze. Um, maybe I can make do with these fruit cutters here. Let's see. Um, yeah, those were supports. spread this paint around all over the whole center model. Got enough right here, don't I? See, oh, this fluid, this golden fluid, I probably didn't thin it enough. Oh, well, I definitely didn't thin it enough. Um, just so pigment rich. Um, it's okay though. I'm gonna have to paint over this. This will end up being a browner color, but and I see more ports. Find them all day when I'm painting. The finer the detail, the finer the ports you'll find. But yeah, the contrast, like, really just, it's amazing how much stuff you can miss. And then you start adding that contrast, and you see all kinds of stuff. These, on these bad boys. I'm gonna paint these little fists here on the back. We're holding our samurai banner, which I'm sure has a very cool sounding Japanese name that I'm unaware of what it is. Again, I will be updating that wrap to more of a brown. Just imagine the time it takes to paint all these. I might make a nice display though. This is just such an awesome, it's an awesome set, awesome sculpts. Um, because I'm using a pretty big brush here. I think this is actually a 6. Yep. Um, but I'm not at a detail stage, and I'm trying not to get the paint everywhere. Uh, I'm not really concerned with it going out of the line, so to speak. Wow, all the supports I missed. I'm not sure I'll even be able to get this one without a different tool. My whole desk over there is a mess. I was trying to get a little bit of reorganization done today, and then I wanted to do this and started running out of time and made some sacrifices. So appears to not have as many ports hanging around, but some. I thinned this paint here is thinned better. And I can still see the zenithal um, through the layer here, which is a plus. Maybe only have to do one layer on this one. You can definitely see the zenithal showing up better. And you guys may think I'm not really treating my brushes very nicely, but um, I purposely buy some cheap synthetic brushes to be able to, it's going to be a little rough with. I don't necessarily have to worry about it. This medium just keeps flowing into the paint over here. I'm gonna have to keep remixing it, get the consistency. Put them a little too close together. It happens. It happened to me. Mommy. Not sure if his feet are exposed here or not, but may actually be cloth around his feet, in which case I may end up coming back and making that the crimson color, but um, I have to make me a snack or something soon. I'm getting a little hungry, a little peckish. Do 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 do. So I kind of wish somebody was in there asking questions. So what I'm doing is just going over the guy with the bone colors. There's a flat surface on here. It looks like some kind of print there. I probably need to check my my FEP. I'm not really thinking about the fact that clear resin, the FEP might be harder to see when something's stuck on it. Keep hitting the camera stand with my headphones. I will attempt to watch out for it a little bit better. It doesn't feel like you're in a boat or something. The world's rocking around you, getting people seasick. Well, this one I need to clean up some. Oops. Do I have that focus lock on? No, guess I don't. Really feels like I do though. Um, Zooming in now. I'm gonna end up needing another coat of that. Forgot to hit his face. Now that I think about it, I'm not necessarily sure I remember hitting any face but one. I feel like he's got a beard or something going on. Oh, this is really a sloppy job on this guy. Um, his face. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. See it so clearly right there. Okay, ladies and gents, I need to take a quick break, use the restroom. Um, I will be back. I think I'll go ahead and end the stream for now. Work on some recorded videos and maybe brainstorm how I can make this content a little more engaging. I think maybe once I develop a little online presence, this might work better. Occasionally letting people drop in and check out some painting I'm doing. But anyway, these look really cool. I'm really excited about them. If anybody drops in and watches this, thanks for dropping in. Give me a like and subscribe, and try to